Go Canada! Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit more about who I am, because this is my 4th video-ish? I don't even know. But you guys still don't really know who I am unless you've seen the Couch of Mystical Wonders video that just went up the other day. So I'll leave a link to that in the description. It's mainly inside jokes, which kind of sucks, but it's still kind of funny to watch. So yeah, a link to that will be in the description. We've been doing it for a while, Couch Mystical Wonders. We put up, that's our 4th episode, I think. And I don't know, like a lot of thought goes into those things, and we work really hard, and it's kind of a pain in the ass because we all have to like organize and see to make sure that everyone can come. And so, I don't know, it would mean a lot to me if you guys watched it. And I was talking about this with a few of my friends, and I realized that I'm just really relaxed as a person. Like, I usually don't freak out about anything. Like, I can get mad at a lot of things, but I don't dwell on them. So if someone's like, hey, name something that you hate, like, I can name off a whole bunch of things, but I don't go around daily life going, is that a flower? Hate flowers. Frickin' hate flowers. Screw you, day ruined. I'm just not like that. All of a sudden, I will just lose the ability to speak English, and instead of speaking English, I will just replace it with weird noises that don't actually exist in real life. Have you guys... So, something else about me. I've grown up in a small town, but because of the small townness, I feel like a lot of my life got based around it, on how I just don't really like people. That sounds horrible, but I am one of the most introverted people ever, and that doesn't necessarily mean that I hate all people, that I just don't like being around people in general, or that I don't like having fun, or that I don't like going to parties or whatever, because I do. It's just I prefer to be by myself. So, like, there's been times where I've just rejected friends to, like, hang out because I'm really in the mood to just be by myself. I have no excuse. I'm just want to be alone. Okay, something else is I don't usually get sick, but, like, ever. I just don't think about guys. Like, at all. Like, it's really sad. The other day, I was sitting in math class, and one of, like, I don't know, the hottest guys in school or whatever, like, is in my math class. Known him for a really, really long time, and his sweater resembled my sweatpants. So instead of thinking about the hot guy with the sweater, I thought about my sweatpants. I have a tendency of just not finishing things. Ever. Like, okay, this journal right here, I got it last year for my creative writing class, and looked at it the other day. The last page, out of all of this, the last page wasn't filled in. And this isn't the only one. Like, you can just go around my room and there's just random journals just not filled in. Like, I have, and it's not like 2 or 3 or 4, it's like 15 of them that are just there. So I went out of my way yesterday, I think it was, to fill in the last page. See, not filled out. The back of the page still isn't empty. So yeah, I have a tendency of not finishing things. Strangely enough, I'm one of those people who's just content to just sit. So summer is probably one of the best things ever, just because I can go outside, sit on the grass, and just stay there for like 5 hours. I also have a really bad case of like ADHD, to the point where I'll be like thinking about something like I just was, and then completely forget about it and then go rambling on about something else. You know? Like, I've been meaning to make this video since Friday. It's Sunday, and like, I'll sit down with the camera, like maybe even start it, and then all of a sudden, like, I'll refresh YouTube, and like a new podcast will be out, and I'll be like, oh my god, I have to watch it. I'll have to watch it, so I'll just drop whatever the hell I'm doing and then watch it and then get absorbed into Narnia that is YouTube. that sidebar, I swear to God, is the key to Narnia. Like, you just keep clicking and clicking and clicking, and then all of a sudden, like from the video game podcast that you were watching, you're transported into some sort of world of, I don't even know. Like, so my music library consists mainly of just shit nobody's ever heard. So, and the only reason why is because I go through that YouTube Narnia to the back, like, alleys of YouTube. Ooh, Oreo. What was I talking about? I have this thing called restless leg syndrome, so I'll end up just like shaking my leg, like just vibrating it randomly. So I got it from my mom, and I don't even know if this thing is an actual thing, but all of a sudden I started doing it when I was about 12, and it just happens. So I'll be sitting at my desk and my leg will be vibrating, and then the whole classroom is like vibrating, and then people get mad at me. Like, there's friends who come up to me and then they just like slap my leg and they're like, no, 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 because they don't like it. So that's something else about me that just pisses people off. I'm not really a defined person. Just because of how relaxed I am, I'm very accepting of everyone. Like, anybody can come up to me in the halls at school and say hi, and I can just engage in conversation with them. So I just kind of fit in everywhere, I guess. But I prefer to be by myself and just say hey, and I'll be like hey and not discriminate. Jeez, guys, don't discriminate. But I don't really have specific hobbies, I guess. Like, I do music, but I can like half-assedly do guitar, and I can half-assedly kind of sing, and then I can kind of write, and I can kind of do this and kind of do that and kind of do that and kind of do that and kind of do that. Pretty much like to everything, so I can kind of act as well. So college is coming up soon, and I haven't the faintest clue as to what the hell I want to do. It started out ever since I was little, I wanted to become a pharmacist, and everyone kind of made fun of me because I wanted to become like a legal drug dealer, which is pretty much what they are. And then I switched it over to law, and then I switched it over to religious studies, and then I switched it over to, okay, well, there's kind of a background story with this, so I'll make it quick because this video is going to be really, really long. I went to this university near our town the other day on a fine arts trip with our school, and only a few people went, and you basically got to pick classes to go to and then attended them like you would at university. So I ended up going to a whole bunch of drama classes because that's the class that I was taking that let me into the fine arts program. I took a video game production course first, and it just right over my head. Loved playing video games, couldn't possibly make any. But one of the classes I took really, really stuck out to me, and it was called listening and mixing, I guess. I've been mixing music for quite a while, like ever since I started making my own music. I've been mixing my own tracks and also editing, I guess, others. So to be able to do it on a digital and analog control thing, lack of English skills, was absolutely amazing. We ended up dissecting the track and like soloing out so many things, and it was like my mind was blown, and it's just something I really, really want to do. I don't know, what do you guys think? You know your life is really going somewhere when you're asking people on YouTube what to do with your life. So sorry this video made a strange turn toward what the hell I'm gonna do in the future. Yeah, thanks for watching, and bye. Naked nudity.